Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, the ZHP right here at the shop, and we have a problem. The wheel hub on it, most likely, okay, the hub assembly got bent when it got hit. Let me show you why. Got the car on the highway the other day, okay, to see how it drives. It pulls a little bit to the right. No matter what you do with the alignment, it always pulls a little bit to the right. And we checked a little bit, okay, you can see the tire looks open on the front and it's tilted that way a little bit. Okay, you can see this one, not as much. So, yeah, we had an accident with a Porsche in the past, so we happened the same thing, and just the wheel hub was bent to where the angle of the tire was different. So today, guys, we'll be installing a wheel hub. Stay with us, let's go ahead and start on it. This is out of another parts car that we have here at the shop, another E46. So let's see if that will fix the problem now. Okay, let's get the tire off now. Coilovers still doing pretty good, guys. Video on our channel will be available. What we think about those things, the cheapest coilovers on the market, and how to make them work good. Okay guys, we're gonna break loose the two bolts on the back. Those are the ones that hold the caliper, the whole caliper and the caliper bracket towards the hub. Okay, so we're just gonna take those off now. Get them loose. We won't take them off because we'll need to remove that bolt on the strut here, because this bolt holds the hoses. Okay, the hose and the ABS speed sensor, so otherwise we won't be able to pull it out. Okay, we got the sensor, the ABS sensor out. Just an Allen wrench and pull it out. We might have a problem there. We'll need to diagnose it because we have an ABS and traction light on that we need to resolve. We're going to go ahead and remove the bolt that holds the rotor towards the hub, to get that thing loose, because it's easier when everything is on the vehicle. Hopefully that fixes our problem, because we're a little bit nervous. We did some calculation, everything else looks good, subframe and everything. Okay, time to turn now the steering wheel all the way to the right. Okay, a little bit hard without any hydraulic help. Next, it's very important to remove that bar that levels the headlights. If the vehicle is equipped with the xenon auto level headlights, this is the one there. And if we don't remove that one, what happens when we drop the control arm? We're going to damage it. And now the 18mm socket for the tie rod, outer tie rod, and the bottom joint for the control arm. We're going to take those all the way off now. Okay, got this one out. And now we're going to hammer the shit out of it on the cast iron. Okay, came out. And now we'll need to do the one for the control arm, the ball joint ball there, same 18mm. And we're very close to removing the hub assembly. Alright guys, we'll remove the two bolts now for the brakes. Won't be able to cheat with a little impact here, so we'll have to do it by hand, and we will go ahead and remove the other one on the coilover as well. Okay, almost out. Okay, this is how we're going to hold the brake caliper now, tied with the wire after we remove that bolt. Okay, we have the bucket underneath. Okay, you can see, so that hub doesn't drop all of a sudden down. So we're going to tie it for the coilover now. Okay, so we won't have any pressure on the brake line that way. Okay, and everything came out. All you have to do is just get that bolt out of there now, and we'll have the you can see the whole hub out of the vehicle now. Okay, hub is out now. Okay, let's see what the damage is and if we can actually see it by eye. Sometimes you won't be able to, because just a little bit here and there will cause it to be actually bent quite a bit. Okay, everything looks the same here. Okay guys, so we have them side by side, identical hubs. Okay, this one, it's hard to see, but okay, check this crease right here for the shock. This is the replacement one, that's good, we know it's good for sure. Okay, if you follow, okay, imaginary line, it goes past the lower ball joint. Okay, like that. Check this thing out now. This thing is actually going towards the ball joint. Okay, so it's bent a little bit that way. So that's where I think our problem is. Something like that, it's a little bit hard to see. Okay, but we'll just go ahead, install the replacement one and see what the problem will be, if we still have a problem. I think we'll fix it and the car will drive straight again, so let's go ahead and check it out now. Alright guys, we installed the hub, ready, in place, everything's good. All we got left just to install the sway bar now. Okay, time to get the big tools in action now. Okay, I'll need to compress this one down that way. Okay, we'll be able to install it there. Okay, let me get with the other hand. Okay, perfect, we got it there now. We're going to install the nut, and after that we need to make sure that we get those two nuts tight on the coilover, because we adjusted the height. We just dropped it about half an inch. Okay, so we wanted to see what it's going to look like that way and how it's going to ride. Alright guys, let's see now. A little bit nervous to see if that fixed our problem now. Hopefully guys the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.